Kartik Mas meditation. Third day, most auspicious day of Kartik month going on. And let us spend some time. Actually, James, have you been to Vrindavan? You've been. How many times? Once. Cashian, I'm sure, have not been, I know. But have you heard of Vrindavan? You have. So Vrindavan is the place where devotees from all over the world, they come and assemble during this month of Kartik, and they spend the whole month doing a lot of devotional service. And it's considered very auspicious, and one of the simplest thing that the devotees do in the month of Kartik is hear Krishna Katha. Just hearing is considered very, very auspicious in this month. So the session is dedicated to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the worldwide Hare Krishna movement. Srila Prabhupada ki. We started with the day 1, which was 2 days back on Kartik meditation, where we spoke about the fact that our life is like an exam. Do you still give exams, or you're done with it? Not yet? Okay. So this analogy is pretty apt. If you see, there are time to time we are getting so many tests, so many, there's so many ways we are put into difficulties and we are tested, right? So it's not any exaggeration if the life is considered or compared with an exam. But there is an ultimate exam of life. Even if you get some different test paper throughout your life, depending upon where you are, what kind of upbringing you have. But this ultimate exam of life, every one of us we have to go through. And what is that ultimate exam of life? This is mentioned in all the scriptures. It says, Etavan Sankhya Yoga Bhyam Swadharma Paranishthaya Janma Labha Parah Pumsam Ante Narayana Smriti. So the ultimate exam is when at the time of death, that journey that we have to traverse alone, we have to go alone. Even if our family members and relatives all are there along with us, they won't accompany us. But the success of our life, the success of human life lies if we are able to remember the Lord at the time of death. Ante Narayana Smriti. That is what is the real success, but it's not easy. Had it been that easy, maybe everybody would have done that and gone back, this exam, coming out with flying colors and saying goodbye to this. But it doesn't happen actually. And there are, of course, there is a lot of fear for any exam that we have to appear. We don't know how do we do, whether we have prepared enough or not. But the scriptures also tell us what is the fearless way to pass this exam. This exam is anyway mandatory. We don't have a choice. It's compulsory. But to come out successful in this exam, there is a fearless way. And that was Etan Nirvidyamananam Ichatam Makuto Bhayam Yoginam Nripanirnitam Harer Namanu Kirtanam. If throughout our life we are able to engage in Harer Namanu Kirtanam, in chanting the names of the Lord, that is the assured, guaranteed way of, fearless way of passing out this exam successfully. Constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of the great authorities is the doubtless and fearless way of success for all. Harer Namanu Kirtanam. This we saw in the first day. And I was telling about this simple thing. If you don't make any change in your life, you remain the same. 1 raised to 365. All 365 days, you remain the same. At the end of the year, you also remain the same. But just 1%, little 0.01, if we make that change every single day, 0.01 raised to the power 365, it becomes 37.7. 377 times we can increase. 377% we can increase. It's a huge change by just taking a simple baby step. And Kartik month is a motivation, is an inspiration where we can take a small vow that in this month at least I will chant a fixed number of rounds, I will offer this ghee lamp, I will chant this Damodara Ashtakam, and by taking that simple vow, I can make a huge change in my life. Day 2, yesterday, we saw whom to receive the knowledge from and what kind of knowledge should be received. It's a very powerful thing, because otherwise we can get confused in our life. Of course, first of all, people don't know that they have to give this exam. They're not aware of it. And if they know also that they have to give this exam, they don't know what it takes to, what is the criteria of success. That also, if they know, they're always skeptical, fearful, distracted, disturbed. They have got so many other things, and they don't really come out. They can't put their things together. The act together is not done, and at the time of death, it's all bewilderment and confusion. So, what is the what to whom to receive the knowledge from, and what kind of knowledge? That also is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Yesterday we saw this beautiful verse. Yasvanubhavam akhila shrutisāram ekam adhyatma deepam atitīrshatām tamo andham samsārinām karunayāha purāna guhyam tam vyasa sunam upayami munim guru muninam. It's a beautiful verse. So I don't want to get into this because we discussed this yesterday a lot. What is this knowledge? How should we hear this knowledge? Where to hear? What kind of a person who is sharing this knowledge? What should be his characteristics? We saw that. Today, on the third day of our Kartik meditation, keeping the same theme that we have to pass this exam, and for passing the exam, we need to do this Harer Namanu Kirtanam, which is also very difficult for us. When it comes to chanting the names of the Lord every day, we find it difficult. Even to receive this knowledge, we are not prepared because our mind is so disturbed, so agitated, so distracted. So the devotees of Radha Krishna, they go to a place like Vrindavan, at least for a month, in this Kartik month, and they absorb themselves in hearing Krishna Katha. Very powerful. So today's verse, we will take it from Mukundamala Stotra, and I'm going to share a tonic, a medicine, which we can take it before the exams. I don't know if you have taken ever for increasing memory or something, but this is a powerful medicine, a tonic that we should take before the exam. This exam is, we don't know when it will come, the final exam of our life, which we have to anyway appear for. But if we are having this tonic, it will help us to come out with flying colors. How many medicines do you take a day? Just one or two? There are not many. James, how many he takes? More than you for sure, I guess. 3. So you just add this also to your list of medicines and tell him also to add. And we will see what this medicine is. Okay, it's a very beautiful verse from Mukundamala Stotra. It's a long verse, but we will try to understand and read. Even if you are not able to chant, it doesn't matter. Even if you are not able to pronounce it, it doesn't matter. But giving it a shot, trying to at least making an attempt to chant this verse is very interesting. So I'll chant myself. Then what we will do is we will break it down, and we will see how this medicine is so powerful, and what is this medicine all about. Okay. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham Daitendrarti karausadham tribhuvane sanjeevanekausadham Bhaktatyanta hitausadham bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham Shreya prapti karausadham pivamana Shri Krishna divyausadham. So instead of staying passively, we will chant one line, because these are not some ordinary things that we can get access to it just like that. They're very confidential thing. So I want all of you to repeat after me. Vyamoho prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. You can give it a try, Cashian, don't worry. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham Daitendrarti karausadham Tribhuvane sanjeevanekausadham Bhaktatyanta hitausadham Bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham Shreya prapti karausadham Pivamana Shri Krishna divyausadham. Gautam, you want to try the first? part? Just the first part. First line, first part. Not parama, prasamausadham. Vyamo. So you say, we will repeat. Vyamoha prasamausadham. Munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Okay, Cashian, your turn. First line. Vyamoha prasamausadham. Great. Munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Second line. No, it's okay. One, hey, just that first part. Second line, first part. Daityendra karo sadham. Daityendra karo sadham. No, to say the full. See, you're not. We're just breaking it in parts so that we can say it properly. You can't break it on your own. First part is where the ausadham is ending, and then again the second part, Tribhuvane Sanjeevane Ausadham. Okay, give it a try. Daitendrartikaro sadham Tribhuvane Sanjeevane Kausadham. Okay, third line. Bhaktatyanta hitausadham. Bhaktatyanta hitausadham. And the next one. Pradvamsanaikausadham. Bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham. Bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham. Mataji. Very big. Pibamana Shri Krishna Divyausadham. Okay, now we will chant the full mantra. Just repeat after me. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Daitendrartikarausadham tribhuvane sanjeevanaikausadham. Bhaktatyantahitausadham bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham. Beautiful. Shreya praptikarausadham pibamana Shri Krishna divyausadham. Very nice. Yeah. Mukundamala Stotra. Verse number 32. We will do one more time. Actually, these verses are very powerful, and sometimes, because we think we are not supposed to chant, we become very passive. Maybe you chant, we will repeat. Entire thing. No. So, prasamausadham. The second word was not pronounced properly. Correct. Now you do. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Daitendrartikarausadham tribhuvane sanjeevanaikausadham. Bhaktatyantahitausadham bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham. Shreya praptikarausadham pibamana Shri Krishna divyausadham. Vidya Mataji. व्यामोह प्रसमौषधं मुनिमनो वृत्ति प्रवृत्ति औषधं दैतेन्द्रार्तिकरौषधं त्रिभुवने सञ्जीवनैकौषधम् भक्तात्यन्तहितौषधं भवभयप्रध्वंसनैकौषधम् श्रेयप्राप्तिकरौषधं पिब मनः श्रीकृष्णदिव्यौषधम् कैशन पुली व्यामोह प्रसमौषधं मुनिमनो वृत्ति प्रवृत्ति औषधम् दैतेन्द्रार्तिकरौषधं त्रिभुवने सञ्जीवनैकौषधम् भक्तात्यन्तहितौषधं भवभयप्रध्वंसनैकौषधम् श्रेयप्राप्तिकरौषधं पिब मनः श्रीकृष्णदिव्यौषधम् Sneha Mataji, you want to try? व्यामोह प्रसमौषधं मुनिमनो वृत्ति प्रवृत्ति औषधम् दैतेन्द्रार्तिकरौषधं त्रिभुवने सञ्जीवनैकौषधम् भक्तात्यन्त हितौषधं भक्तात्यन्तहितौषधं भवभयप्रध्वंसनैकौषधम् श्रेयप्राप्तिकरौषधं पिब मनः श्रीकृष्णदिव्यौषधम्. So very beautiful verse. The word ausadham in this verse is used 8 times. And we will see the meaning of this verse, very powerful verse. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham daitendrartikarausadham tribhuvane sanjeevanekausadham bhaktatyantahitausadham bhavabhaya pradhvamsanekausadham Shreya praptikarausadham piba mana Shri Krishna divyausadham. So Vyamoha prasamausadham. This ausadham, Vyamoha prasama. Prasama is it removes, it eradicates, it cures. What kind of cures it does, this ausadha? Vyamoha. Moha is all kinds of bewilderment, all kinds of confusion. The disease of bewilderment and confusion is removed by this medicine. So that is the first effect. Vyamoha prasamausadham. Why it is not working? Very interesting. How do I? Sorry. Vyamoha prasamausadham. Okay, now it has come. But there's some problem. It's not coming. Okay. Anyway, the first part, let me. How do I discard this? Is there a way to annotate in Zoom? Annotation is there. So Vyamoha prasamausadham. I'm just doing it in this blue. Is it visible? Visible. Okay. So please bear with me. That first one is little blurred, but Vyamoha prasamausadham. So this medicine, which we are trying to add to our daily life, has got 8 benefits, has got 7 benefits. The word ausadham is used 8 times. How do I come out of this? So the first medicine, first effect is Vyamoha Prasamausadham. So this, what is this medicine first of all? That is given in the last line where it is mentioned Sri Krishna Divyausadham. So this is the medicine of hearing the glories and the activities and the pastimes of the Lord, and this is transcendental. This transcendental medicine, drink the transcendental medicine of Sri Krishna's glories. So if we hear the glories of Sri Krishna Divyausadham, first thing that happens is Vyamoha. It removes that confusion, that bewilderment, that moha, that illusion. Vyamoha is a complete bewildering thing. This material world can be very bewildering. People get often confused, lost. You don't know what to do. But they don't know what is the medicine. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. The second benefit which is mentioned here is, the second part is from here, munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Actually, our mind naturally doesn't get the inspiration to engage in Krishna service. Never. Doesn't get the inspiration to do meditation. Muni mano vritti pravritti. Pravritti is, you have a purpose. Suppose, you are working for a company. You think that how I can maximize the profit of that company. Or you are working, a task has been assigned to you. You are thinking how I can successfully execute that. So that is your purpose. But that purpose to engage mind in meditation, Muni mano vritti pravritti, doesn't come unless somebody takes this medicine. So the second benefit is, the first benefit is here, first is Vyamoha Prasamausadham. The second one is Muni mano vritti pravritti ausadham. Can somebody repeat what are the first two benefits? No. What is the benefit in English? First benefit? It removes the bewilderment. Vyamoha prasamausadham. Prasama is to remove, eradicate completely this bewilderment. Second one? It gives inspiration to the sages. By hearing this medicine, by taking this medicine, you get an inspiration to engage in meditation. Otherwise, see, these verses are, sometimes we sit in a class, we think, maybe Mukunda Mala, some Mukunda, what is that, King Kulashekara Alvar has composed this verses. Some time back, he would have done something thinking on his mind, not relevant to us. No, it is very, very relevant. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Third benefit it says, Daitendrarti karausadham tribhuvane sanjeevane kausadham. Daitendrarti karausadham. Daitya is referring to all the demons. The demons which are there inside our mind. There are so many demons. Lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, jealousy, all these things are there very strongly. How do we get rid of these demons? What is that thing that we can do? Daitya Indra Arti. Arti is, this is an enemy of that. It kills them. Like there are some medicines you take for cold, cough and things like that. This is the medicine to kill the demons inside. Daitendrarti karausadham tribhuvane sanjeevane kausadham. So the third benefit is Daitendrarti karausadham. It removes the demons inside us. What is the fourth benefit? He is saying Tribhuvane sanjeevane kausadham. The word sanjeevani, where it is used? Very good. For whom? Lakshmana. Lakshmana, what happened to him? Why did he get that sanjeevani for him? He was unconscious. Sanjeevani is used when somebody is dead or unconscious to bring back to senses, to bring back to consciousness. Any other example where sanjeevani is used? Bali Maharaj, what happened? We had that pastime. Remember what Bali Maharaj, who brought back? Sukracharya chanted those Sanjeevani mantra. And that's how Bali Maharaj, even though he was dead, he was revived. There is another place where the word Sanjeevani is used in Bhagavatam. Dhruva Maharaj's first prayer. Yuvanta pravishya mamavacham imam prasuptam sanjeevayati akhila sakti dharasva dhamna anyamscha hastacharana sravanatvagadin pranamaye prano namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam yuvanta pravishya mamavacham imam prasuptam. For Lakshman, he was unconscious, he was dead. For Bali Maharaj, he was also dead. That is how the Sanjeevani acted and they became alive. But for Dhruva Maharaj, he was alive. he had the darshan of the Lord touched his console. The moment he touched his console, he's offering this prayer. He's telling, Yo anta pravishya mama vacham imam prasuptam. What is he saying is, this ability to speak, it was sleeping. But when the Lord touched his console, Yo anta pravishya, some divya, there is a transcendental energy which went through me, through my body, and it awakened. Urjao, this ability to speak. The ability to speak, the speech is given for glorifying the Lord. Yo anta pravishya mama vacham imam prasuptam. It was sleeping. And when I heard this, wonderful, when the Lord touched his console, immediately I get that transcendental energy which like revived my sleeping senses. Yo anta pravishya mama vacham imam prasuptam sanjeevayati akhila sakti dhara swadhamna. Even though we are alive, our senses are acting, but these are all dead senses because we don't know how to engage them in Krishna's service. One of the other meaning of the word Sanjeevani is also mercy. The mercy of the Lord, when it flows, when it comes, then our senses become enlivened. Our eyes get some transcendental pleasure to look at the beauty of the Lord. Otherwise, it doesn't come. Hardly people who are not trained, they come and they just see. There was somebody who came just before the, like towards the end of our Arati, maybe fraction of second. He stood and then he left. People think, we can't even, so many people, they find it even difficult to sit here in one place because the mind is so distracted, agitated. It wants some engagement, but not this engagement, something else that the mind thinks that there is happiness in that. So this Sanjeevani, this mercy of the Lord, when it comes, all these dead senses become alive. You get natural transcendental pleasure by looking at the beautiful form of the Lord. You get natural pleasure by hearing the wonderful pastimes of the Lord. Your nose gets natural pleasure by just smelling the garland and the tulasi offered to the Lord. Everything. The tongue gets pleasure in glorifying the Lord. So this is the fourth benefit. Tribhuvane Sanjeevane Kausadham. Then the fourth one, he's telling, Bhaktatyanta hitausadham bhavabhaya pradvamsanai kausadham. Bhaktatyanta hitausadham. For the devotees, this is the most welfare thing, this medicine. This gives unlimited blessings. It is the best medicine because it does the hita is to do something for the betterment, for the well-being of that person. So this does the maximum well-being that is possible is done by this medicine. Can somebody say what is the well-being that is possible by hearing Krishna Katha? What is the well-being? Positive energy too? Okay, positive energy. Not okay, is there. Definitely we get some positive energy. But this is the maximum, the most welfare thing. Bhaktya atyanta hitausadham. Atyanta is like the ultimate hita, hitausadham. What happens? How can we have the atyanta hita? Huh? Cleanses the senses, okay? Soul satisfaction. Okay. Soul's satisfaction. Satisfied, fed, okay? So soul is fed, what happens? Soul feeding to ho raha hai, but kuch side, how it is the most welfare thing? How is the most well-being? How the well-being is happening in this? Birth and death को stop कर देगा. कैसे करेगा भाई? हम तो मरेंगे ना कुछ दिन बाद. But how it is? Just little bit logically, I want you to think. Answers are correct, theoretical, but how is it the most welfare thing? From the scriptures. Which one? Okay, any one of them. All answers are correct. But you see, what happens is when we hear this medicine, when we take this medicine of Krishna Katha, we get inspiration to engage in devotional service to Krishna. That is the most welfare thing. Where it is mentioned? Savai pumsam parvo dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje ahetuki apratihata yenatma suprasi. This is the highest welfare thing. When the first question the sages are asking, if somebody engages in devotional service to Krishna, it is the most welfare thing. That is possible when somebody hears Krishna Katha. So by hearing Krishna Katha, you get the conviction to engage in devotional service. Hence, this is the most welfare thing. Hitau sadham. Then the next one is telling bhava bhaya pradhvamsa naikau sadham. Dhvamsa is to get destroyed. Pradhvamsa is completely get destroyed. Bhava bhaya pradhvamsa aneikau sadham. There is no other medicine. This medicine can destroy bhava bhaya. How is it possible that bhava bhaya gets destroyed by hearing Krishna Katha? Reference. Bhaya ditya bhiniveshata. Okay. That doesn't talk about Krishna Katha destroying the bhaya. Yesterday in your house group, it still doesn't talk about, that's engaging in devotional service. That's from Bhagavad Gita, from Bhagavatam. Okay, Shrunvanti Gayanti. Okay. तुम्हारा कुंती महारानी का prayer, you know it by heart. शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति अभिक्ष्णसा स्मरन्ति नन्दन्ति तवेहितं जना तयेव पश्यन्ति अचिरेण तावकं भव प्रवाहो परमं पदाम्बुजम. पूरा भूल के कुछ तो बोला तो. But anyway, so where is that Krishna Katha is going to do that? Where is it mentioned? It talks about various activities of devotional life. But directly Krishna Katha removes bhava bhaya pradhvamsa naikau sadham. Bhava is the repeated cycle of birth and death. Bhaya is the fear. Where is the fear getting removed? Yesterday at your house, I spoke one verse at the beginning. Maybe you were not attentive at that time because there were a lot of things going on. Verse is very simple. Yashyam vai shruyamanayam. Yashyam vai shruyamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe. Just by hearing Krishna Katha, Yashyam vai shruyamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktir utpadyate pumsa. Bhakti, devotional service, is sprouted in our heart. You feel, I want to do this now. Bhaktir utpadyate pumsa soka moha bhayapaha. Then this bhaya, the fear, what will happen to me, what the fear of material existence will go away. Now imagine for a moment, there is a person who comes, he is loaded with all arms and ammunitions and enters here. And now you are saying the bhaya will go. Can you tell me how the bhaya will go? Just by hearing Krishna Katha. Or a tiger walks in. Mind, just imagination. Somehow we get some wild animals here. Coyote, some wolf, something walks in here. And all of us are sitting. We will say, Bhava Bhaya Pradhvam Sanai Kausadham. We are drinking Krishna Katha. We are not worried. We are not fearful. How? वो भय चला जाएगा बढ़िया. What answer? No, will you be fearful at the time of death when the tiger is coming, or will you say I am fearless? Bhaya will go after death, that is fine. With the death, everything is gone. Anyway, my debt, my obligations, my everything is finished. But before that, when the tiger is walking here, will we sit here and say Bhava Bhaya Pradhvam Sanai Kausadham, or we will be fearful and we will run away? You'll be calling 911 if you're fearful. Okay. So then how is it exaggeration that hearing Krishna Katha will free us from the fear? Is it exaggeration or is it true? How? Question. Kitna meditation? Kitna period? How long? Kitna lifetime? Okay, we got your answer. Any other answer? Because we have got 3 minutes, 3 more minutes to do, and we have to do two more lines are there. Anybody else wants to try? How the? Very good, very close. Actually, you've come very, very close. Anybody wants to help? What are the verses in Bhagavad Gita which says about Krishna's protection. Sarvadharman paritejya mamekam sharanam braja aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. Don't fear. Give up all your, so-called dharma that you have created for yourself. Just surrender unto me. I will protect you from all sinful reactions. Don't fear. That's the first thing. That's towards the end. One more place where Krishna says, Krishna says, no, मनमना में कोई प्रोटेक्शन नहीं है. हाँ? हाँ, what is the verse? Hey, Neha Vikrama is not the one. Ananyas chintayanto mam. Who said? You said? Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana pariupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshema bahamyaham. I give all the things that you lack and protect what you have. So when we hear Krishna Gatha, our belief, our conviction in his protection increases. So what happens is, so it's not like when the tiger comes, we will sit here and wait for the tiger to attack us and get finished. We will run. But deep within, even if that is how we are supposed to die, we will accept it, because even if we are dying, we are remembering, we are able to remember the Krishna, and Krishna will ultimately protect our spiritual profit. He will ensure that we go back home back. There is no fear, because we have to die in any way or other. But these words of Krishna, hearing about Krishna's glories, we will develop strong faith in those words. That is how bhava pradvamsa naikausadham. Then the last line he is telling, Shreya prapti karausadham. Shreya prapti. This gives the ultimate benefit. Shreya prapti. Shreya is, there are two words which are used. One is prayer and the other one is Shreya. Attainment of the supreme good. Shreya prapti. This gives the Shreya prapti karausadham. Piva mano, oh mind, drink the nectar of Harikatha. Piva mana Shri Krishna Divya Usadham. Where else the word piva is used in Bhagavatam? Yeah. What is it? What is the first line? Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam sukamukhadamrata drabya samutam. Pibata Bhagavatam. This is Krishna Katha. Even if it is a sweet fruit, but you can drink it. Drink, oh mind, drink. Don't become rebellious. This mind has become so rebellious. It has given us so much of trouble. We are stuck here. Easy medicine. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Let's do it one more time. Fully we will chant with full absorption, and then we will go to Damodarashtakam. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. I wanted to. How do I come out of this? Once again, I will show that other verse so that it will be easy to see. Okay, here also something has happened. Is it better? Okay, we will do it one more time. Vyamoha prasamausadham munimano vritti pravritti ausadham. Daitendrarti karausadham tribhuvane sanjivane kausadham. Bhaktatyanta hitausadham bhavabhaya pradvamsanaikausadham. Shreya prapti karausadham pivamana Shri Krishna divyausadham. So that is the medicine that we got it today on the third day of our Kartik meditation. The next program is Damodarashtakam. So keep coming and keep gathering, grabbing these instruments, these tricks which can help us to pass that ultimate exam that each one of us we have to face, which is Ante Narayana Smriti. Kartik is just an excuse where we are giving ourselves a chance to remember, to gather those equipments, to gather those tools which we can use to remember the Lord at the time of death. Srila Prabhupada ki, Kartik Damodar Man ki.